And show is starting. Hi, everyone. It is Papa's Basement. I'm your host, John Papa Giorgio. I'm joined today by three lovely cherubic faces.
Ladies.
Really?
Yes.
Three lovely ladies. Are we doing the sex sells bit?
Well, I identify as a woman, so.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Strong.
Nice.
I prefer not to say.
That means we get to do chick shtick then.
Yeah, go ahead.
So don't
My
you hate
period was so heavy today.
I hate it when my gash bleeds and she says she's shut down for the week.
You
right,
can
guys?
tell the exact moment I got my period.
Well,
right
I don't
here.
have that problem per se because I just identify.
Okay. Unless you're passing a kidney stone, nothing bloody's coming out.
That could happen very soon as well.
This isn't even casually disgusting. This is just gross.
This is just courting disgusting. Yeah.
It's just my life, shorts.
We are. Yeah. What's wrong with this? This is nature. Got it right.
I was born this way. Come on.
From left to right, I have Pete Maybe, DC area
Hello.
improviser and comedian. I've decided to do this now.
Veteran.
No one's not going to know. In the middle, Tom, what are you identifying as name-wise now?
You can call me Thom. You can call me at Thom Radio on Instagram. You can call me at Tom Daly too.
Okay. So that after the transition has taken place, you're now Thom. That's your...
I am Thom now.
Okay.
But Thom will evolve. Let's put it that way.
Right.
Yes.
I am Thom.
Thom will transition. Let's put it that
You
way.
take enough Thom pills. So Thom has been at my old digs, WJFK. I refuse to call it by its slave name, The Fan.
Yeah.
106.7 WJFK.
I told you. He'll slip them in there.
Yeah. Well, I agree with him, but I don't look at it the same way he does. I'm not a racist like Papa's Basement.
So yeah, Tom has countless years in radio at this point. 15. Is it the 20th anniversary?
Yeah, might as well be. It's 7 times 2, so 14.
Wow.
I've been there for 7 years.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I was there for 7 years, but the first 3 months really don't count because Katie Forbes lost my paperwork and we almost moved to Lanham before I started working. And CK called me and goes, "Hey, didn't we hire you? Just asking. Didn't we hire you?" And I go, "Yeah, you did. I just was never put on a shift."
I have an incredibly similar story. I came in, I was given the gig, and then I was like never called for a shift. And I think maybe 9 months later, I was like, "Did you guys ever want me to come in?" They're like, "Yeah, how's this weekend?" And I'm like,
"Yeah, see,
What
I was way more stupid than that because I just go, well, they probably hire everyone and every intern because each show had like 4 or 5 interns at that time. So I just thought everyone gets hired and, I'll get my spot. I'll get to do Goss's Garage one day. And
nice.
maybe I'll be able to do Parker and Parker if I'm lucky.
I remember Parker. Wasn't one of the Parkers mildly silly? Girl Parker?
Yes.
Well, yeah, because one of them was a girl and one of them was Alex Parker.
Yes, that's true.
Nice guy, by the way.
He definitely
I
parked
guess.
it in her, if you get what I'm saying.
No, he
Oh,
didn't.
God.
No,
Jesus, John.
no, he didn't. They were like what?
Wait, were they brother and sister,
No,
not a
no.
married couple?
They were like what Sam Roberts would do on Jocktober, where he would go, "Are they married? Are they not married?" And it actually wasn't that they weren't acting like they were married.
Okay.
They weren't married. They weren't brother and sister. It just happened to be that both of them had the last name Parker. That's all.
That is a bad bit on their part.
Radio Insider. So if you guys were ever wondering about that 6 years ago, there's your answer.
That oh no.
I think the
You
only
mean-
person that would care about that is DCR TV Dave.
You mean
Well, if he wants to take it, I can
Here's your
confirm.
scoop.
with
Yeah,
this
that-
creepy troll doll beard?
Yeah.
God, that guy
Don't
is...
you run into him all the time?
Oh, I've tried. I have Facebooked
tried
him
to run
many a
into him?
time, and he has big timed me every time.
Oh, I think it was Othello who was telling me he runs into him all the time.
Yeah, because I think he has like a big sweaty hog heart on for like the whole JFK gang, but I wasn't big enough in that hierarchy.
I mean, he definitely
Madden
runs.
show.
He definitely runs a casting couch website, right?
Oh,
Maybe not
yeah.
the casting
He
couch.
is Captain Stabbin. Like he retired after both his knees went. Like Mike Schmidt.
That hasn't been up for like 6 years, by the way.
I just
remember Boobpedia.
I just
Yes.
remember that sit down interview with Rock Parrish for his big tell all before he put out his autobiography.
So
Is that a
embarrassing.
porn star?
Rock Parrish.
No, he's
No.
That
another,
sounds like a porn
One
star,
of
though,
these-
right?
another DC sports radio expat.
He's a former football player. He played for Alabama. He also was
Did
on the
he?
Redskins practice squad. No, but that's what he'll tell you.
Rock Brickard.
What- The only thing I remember about Rock is I was the producer who got shafted out of a shift's pay because he was arrested for failing to pay child support.
Well, I was there too. It was you and me.
Oh my God. So we shared.
I was phone screening and you were running the board. And then Kevin Schaefer sat where EB used to sit for 5 hours going, he's going to come back. He's going to come back. And you, me, and Pete Medhurst, I think he would be okay with me saying his name in this story because he was doing updates. We all sat there and said, Kevin, he's not coming back. He just got arrested by PG County Police in Fairfax County. He's not coming back.
They're not doing a bag and tag, releasing him into the wild.
He's gone for the day. You should probably just do your show.
Probably call his legal representation.
Well, you got 5 hours of Phil. You should probably just do your show because we're all here and a radio station's on 24 hours a day. So you should probably just go ahead and do your show. And he sat there and looked at his computer and didn't go on the air. And you played Fox Sports for, I think, 3 hours.
Oh, man. So I did get paid. So that is a happy story.
Well, I mean, it wasn't exactly what we were all there for.
That is true.
We were there to do black and white for 20 minutes.
Yes. There was no show on
what that segment was called?
Yeah.
That was a wildly popular segment too.
And they would play the Michael Jackson song, right?
I don't remember
the shtick.
Yeah, for the whole time for 20 minutes.
It was just the bed looping.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly
Was that the name of the show? I'm sorry.
No.
Because I feel like you guys have a lot of shows like that.
I don't remember what.
Oh, talk radio in the 90s.
Oh, LeVar.
I don't remember what the point was, but yeah. Shout outs to him, by the way. Shout outs to LeVar.
Where is LeVar?
Who knows?
Really?
He has gone.
He didn't wisely invest his money, and
I don't know. He had that NFL Network money, so
yeah,
he's got that Eastern money.
Did he have an Eastern? I don't think he had an Eastern spot. He
No,
should
he
have.
did. He
definitely
really?
did. And
Wow.
we definitely used to take calls on people that were in Eastern Motors that knew where his actual vehicles were.
Oh yeah, because he had left a car there like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
In one episode, one day out of a 300, they spent half the time trying to track it down.
And we found out it was in Manassas, I think.
Mm.
And it was just in a showroom and it had been there for years. And they just go, yeah, this is LeVar Arrington's car.
That is the kookiest episode I've ever heard of.
Can you imagine
like in
having
Mexican
a car somewhere and then not knowing where it is?
It's like in a Mexican restaurant.
I mean, I
parking
can,
lot.
but I sorted out by Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing, is that he didn't care where it was.
Wow.
Like, he never seemed to really care. I don't know if it was like a kayfabe type thing where he was like, I have this character that I need to uphold.
Yeah.
But
I have this character where I bang around a lot and
Where-
spend poorly.
where I have a ton of money because I was in the NFL
Uh-huh.
and I was a terribly overrated player who never amounted to my draft pick. And I just need to have my car somewhere.
Who had knees like sandcastles.
Right. Great motorcycle driver, by the way.
Who, LeVar?
Yeah.
Did he like kill a family member of yours or something? I'm sensing sarcasm.
No, he borderline totaled his motorcycle and almost ended his Giants career over a motorcycle accident.
Oh.
He
that's
means
silly.
his life.
His football life.
Yeah.
A football life.
Football life.
John Fazenda.
There are a lot of women
Is this the
depending on
football
that career.
podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is still the football
Can
show.
you call Gino Bisconte, please?
Because we're in hot water.
Oh God.
Chris is after this.
Oh,
And Chris is talking. I like this new character Chris is doing called the Talker.
yeah.
Um,
Talking.
So everyone who's listened to the last couple episodes, they've all been kind of Chris centric because Chris has been doing call it character work. I guess.
Yeah, it's a character.
A character. Yeah.
Right.
Adam character.
Yeah. Chris Four Loco Bach. And he would pretend he was drunk to the point of stupor and then just
Whoa. Nobody was pretending.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that last one you were messed up.
Get in
you were
character.
You were
No, the
really-
last ones. John.
well, the last one.
John, you were breaking kayfabe here in an impossible way.
No, there's an episode that I didn't put up because I love Chris and I think he does brilliant work, but he's got like an extensive improv background at this point, and I don't know why this was really considered a great character. Thom, you're a radio guy. You tell me if
I don't
this-
know about that. I'm a minimum wage board op.
that is being a radio guy.
Oh, okay.
That is as radio as it gets. It's like I called you an American. You're like, I don't know. I own 4 guns and weigh 300 pounds. Yeah, that's you got it. I am in these flag shorts.
Yeah.
So our final episode, involved Chris serving us bowls of stew. He, I think, got up while we were on air to just serve us stew and
Made it
insisted
24 hours in advance.
Yeah, he wanted
Like a
that
pot
meat
roast.
pot roast,
Like a Terrence
stew.
Knighton.
Yeah,
So many football references
It's a football podcast.
exactly.
in July.
So he deliciously nose tackled us, and that part wasn't bad. Like, it's actually really
Okay,
considerate
so
making meat.
Shorts made the stew, and I'm guessing based off the fact that we're not supposed to be drinking our liquids in the studio, he wasn't making stew here.
No, we went to the Casa de Shorza.
Okay, and he made you stew.
He served us stew, and that part again is fine. He also had a plate of breakfast meats.
Okay,
Like
which I'm okay with.
scrapple.
That's fine.
That's fine too. Where it got weird was as soon as the mic went on, he did a character
It was a character.
that simply stared at me with a malice, not really like acknowledging that the mic was on or that I was
Right.
trying to do a show. I was trying to get him to talk, and he thought a great radio character involved staring at me without breaking eye contact.
I
Like,
have to side. I have to side on Chris's side. I mean, he was like,
all right,
he
then.
was,
Side on
he was
my
really
side.
he's really working the Meisner technique.
Really? The
Yeah, he was.
Meisner.
I mean, he was absolutely embodying the character of somebody who was absolutely ass-faced.
That's right. That's what I was doing. I was doing the
Okay.
Meisner act.
So he was, yeah, I think he would have blown a Meisner of 0.24 at that point. And he just stared at me for about 10
My
minutes.
character would,
So,
Your character.
not me. Yeah.
so are we all in agreement that he was drunk, or is that the point of contention? Is it that
No, it was a character.
Okay, I mean,
It's a character. I had
Was
to
your
get
Daniel- you're
was
say-
Daniel Day-Lewis
Yeah.
actually upset about oil?
was he
Right.
actually Abraham Lincoln?
With the bus. Get in the bus.
my son?
Uh,
Was
damn.
he?
God
I
that was a
don't
good movie.
know.
John, sometimes part of being a character
And that's the mystery.
and committing to the character is getting into the character. And sometimes you have to do things to get into character.
Well,
like
you,
stare at people?
you really stayed with the character because my Brian, who you met,
My Brian.
my Brian,
Yeah,
my Brian in a basket.
at my Brian.
You're just a Brian in a basket.
Damn it, I love him so much.
So my Brian and you are actually
and-
trying to do a show.
And Brian is really silly sized,
Yeah.
to use the technical industry term, because
butt sized, maybe
butt sized,
butt sized is the next level, but I would say he's probably
a
close to that.
little swollen and is hurting. He's
No.
into that.
See, you got this wrong. We can talk
Mm.
about this later.
Please do. Please
But-
straighten me up.
But so you guys are trying to do a show.
He's really excited because he's like, I'm here with two radio professionals. Now, like you said, we're just poorly paid board ops. But
Right.
Brian does podcasts. So like he's like, you guys have been on air to some extent. This
Yeah.
is amazing. And 10 minutes in, Chris is just silently staring at us. More me, like really just me. And then I'm kind of like, dude, I don't know what to do here. And that's not enough to get him to snap out of it. He's
Yeah.
still just like an iguana on a log.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, and I know a little about Chris Lingebach. I know a little
Enough
bit.
to pronounce the name correctly.
Yeah. I know a little bit
Nailed
about
it.
Chris Lingebach, and
Our fourth mic, by the way, Chris Lingebach.
yeah,
Hi.
he was never introduced on the
That's
show
true.
because I kept cutting him off. But I am the guest this week.
He was
so.
busy staring at us.
I would say that he probably was drunk,
Okay.
and I would say that he wasn't doing a character. Because I would say that, and I'll just say this: there might be some days where he was doing his character at his home,
Okay.
and maybe didn't make it into work that day
So-
because he was doing a character.
so-
he might have been working on said character.
It wasn't complete commitment
None of
to
this
the,
is true.
to the Meisner technique that let his eyes move independently.
He might have been doing the Meisner technique, but during the week with no thought of in Papa's basement.
Okay.
No, this was the
Now,
weekend.
see, I have to interject here. That sounds more like Stanislavski.
Okay.
Is that what you were going for?
Yeah, it was a little
V-
Stanislavski
V-
Yeah,
method.
yeah, or
Yeah.
maybe a Stella Adler
or Dan Orlovsky.
Exactly. Yes.
Steven Adler, drummer of Guns N' Roses. It's all that. Okay. So
Thank
then,
you, Pete.
then Chris, like,
I want you to know that I have your back because I feel like you're a pretty solid actor.
John didn't appreciate the character. I think that's really what this all
So-
boils down
I've
to.
always appreciated.
so
that
during
character.
this lost episode, after 10 minutes of staring at me,
close to my heart.
Chris then just wordlessly walks off to the bathroom for another 5 to 7 minutes, during which point Brian and I talked for a minute or two. Yeah.
I mean, that's cool because I know there have been times where he's been doing a show and he hasn't gone to the bathroom. And it was probably better if he would have done that.
If he had exited.
Yeah.
If he had recused himself.
So, I mean, maybe he had learned his lesson and that's why he walked away.
Yeah, I'm just committing to the character.
I mean, I would have been happy with that
Adam
because
character.
it would have generated audio. Like, he was sitting there like an Indian in a sweat lodge, just gazing.
Maybe I'm just too close to the situation because I do work with him on a regular basis. So and the fact that he keeps saying it's a character makes me think that this wasn't a character.
It was definitely a character.
So I didn't take a video because I'm stupid, but I definitely
maybe a video
snapped a photo of Chris next to a couple bottles of his character juice.
Oh, okay.
So
I was just
see this?
Getting into character.
Yeah, definitely looks like he's in character.
Well,
Yeah.
first of all, let me
you
just
just flip around and
let
see
me
some
just
tits.
point out that Brian brought some of the character juice.
Yeah, he did.
So that's not even like that. I feel like that's false
Sorry,
advertising.
we like to call
This
it essence.
This was a false flag operation.
There were thermite paint in the bottle.
Thank you for your
yours, sir.
drinking.
Yes.
Thank you for your character.
I'll just mark it up as being that's a part of working with Blue Shorts,
Okay.
where sometimes he might do a character.
late on. So you're saying like 5 p.m. on a Sunday,
Yeah,
I should expect him to be like deeply in character.
Thom does a character too at home, but his character doesn't involve doing a show. It just involves him sitting and listening to shows that people from your football podcast hate and then playing video games all day.
Staring at Mike Cernovich's Twitter account.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure it's Cernovich.
the end of this character work involves me, like after about 5 minutes, I kind of start breaking down the kit. I'm like, I don't really know what's going on here. And Chris,
I would have given up.
Wordlessly comes out
Was
of
that
the head.
was that your goal? Was your goal to just get him to give up? And just scrap the
No,
show?
I was just doing a character.
So, and then he goes to the couch and puts his arm like a tired housewife over his eyes, and I guess was so in the character that he appeared to like black out immediately.
See, this is the part. This is the part.
Okay.
John. This is where
That was a ruse.
this was after the couch part was after you had already literally turned the mics off and said, "We're done with this."
Okay.
And so I was, as part of my character, really pissed off about it.
Okay.
So I protested and went to the couch to lay down for a nap.
Oh, so you weren't really asleep.
Right.
Okay.
See, in the wrestling business, we would call this selling. This would be where he would be selling his character.
That's right.
Because he's trying to get you to believe that
And
he's in
I'm a mark.
character. Right.
I'm a mark.
But John
No, I
doesn't
fell for
respect kayfabe, so he's not subscribing to any of
Right.
these things.
it. Okay.
Here's the other.
He was working you. Let's
Here's
put it
the
that
other
way.
part, Tom, and this is, I don't think you know this,
Mhm.
but John, beforehand, before we did this, he said, "Hey, so for this show, why don't you pick a character and commit to it?"
Okay.
He really, this actually happened.
Verbatim.
Don't
No.
say okay like you didn't do it.
No, I said because he had done kind of quote unquote characters for the entirety of like our last 3 shows. So
Where he
I was,
dresses up like a baby or an Indian man.
yeah, like really the entire catalog of the Village People.
It's called In Warm Water.
Yeah. In Papa's water.
So I wanted to, when I said, do some character work, I was thinking like maybe we get 10 minutes of Chris Lingbach and then like 5 minutes of like something wacky and zany. And then he'd come back as Chris.
The problem is John didn't respect my ability to get into character so hard that sometimes I lose myself in the character.
Yeah.
No, I really do. Like, I didn't think you were losing your mind. I was just very shocked because, first of all, character to me is like Uncle Paul. Like, he's still interacting with the show. I just, for a guy with your improv background, it was a very like
Barahebbertation.
it's difficult. Like, it was a very no but character, if you will. I couldn't yes and a mute. It doesn't work so well on radio. So it was kind of
like a Darius Darrison. if you were going to say
I don't know what that is, but yes, and
that's what she says.
How did you
right-
guys remember that? Yeah, you
Because
guys like.
we watch it all the time.
what?
I knew
is-
exactly what they were talking about, and I was like,
What is Dare's?
they were saying
She
they were
says-
saying that verbatim
Yeah,
of
it's-
what the
it's-
girl who had the stroke that you guys played.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
very heavy bertation.
Bertation.
Dare
I do remember.
Saracen. And then it's in a hing among a mech. And then they go, thank you, Susan. And that's it.
Wow.
Oh,
Serene.
Serene
Branson. That's right.
You got
Yeah.
everything but the name right.
Serene Williams.
Autism gives us all in different ways, Chris.
We all
John
are.
said that.
We're all on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Quote Opie Radio.
I hope
2012.
I hope we see this on the next Indiana Jones Temple of the Doom remake. That would be fucking hilarious.
Oh.
That fade that.
All right,
Oh
potty
wow,
mouth.
potty mouth. Jeez,
Yeah.
Pete.
We
Clean
knew-
show, Pete.
We knew-
I'm
buddy.
sorry.
We knew that you were bombing, but geez.
Yeah, come on. Don't resort to that. You're better than it, pal.
Was
Uh,
that his character, maybe?
Yeah.
The bombing, cursing
I
guy?
think he
Kinda
and Chris like to get into the same character. That's how they bond. Very often before the show, if you go to their cars, you'll see them doing character work.
Mhm. They were doing a lot of character work while we were just standing around. And I was saying,
That's what we do.
hey, John, just let me do a pre-show. I'll just play music. We only have 2 hours. I drove all the way from Gaithersburg.
Yeah.
Let's just do something. I don't want to go out and listen to some guy tell me who's funny and who's not.
Yeah, but here's the other thing about
Okay. So this is your character for today, which is a guy that
No.
just blows off the show.
no, John's character is he likes to really take his sweet damn time getting into the show. That's John's character.
How
He
far
loves
is
that
Gaithersburg,
character.
by the
I'm
way?
trying to get better about it. I really am. And I
In
would
traffic or out of traffic?
Just in general.
out of traffic 30
In
Right.
hot
Yeah.
traffic.
That's sad.
In hot traffic. It's
in hot traffic.
It could
Oh,
be
God, that's
65 minutes.
super sad.
Brutal.
Yeah, it's fun.
in hot Gaithersburg.
Yeah.
I love Chris. It was like weird for a couple of days where we weren't really talking to each other, and I'm like, we need to.
Yeah. I mean, I've never had it where he's done a character to me
Uh-huh.
and then I've had to talk to him because usually he'll do a character on like Friday
Uh-huh.
and then I won't see him till Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah,
And he'll usually be out of that character.
his character gets a lot of headaches in the morning. Very light
I
sensitive.
honestly don't know if it's a hangover character.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
could be like a at Blue Shorts Life character.
That's right. It's like a Benji character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a Benji Bronk.
All right. A Ling Bronk.
Chris Lindbrom.
Chris Lindbrom.
Linge, bro.
Don't put me in the elevator. Don't put me in the elevator. No.
Oh god damn. Well, all right. Yeah, I don't know. It was just weird, man. It was.
I mean, it's definitely weird, but that's what it's like to work with that guy. And I think we all know what we're getting into when we invite him into our homes. And this is your basement after all.
That's right. We are in your basement.
he's like a boom bust player, if you will. You're either going to get like 5
Hey, he's
touchdowns.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Yes. or he will
Adam
throw away
Dunn,
the game
yeah.
for you.
Adam Eaton.
The 3 true outcome player. That's a baseball podcast. Man, these headphones in your basement are killing me.
Are they hurting?
The Stenheises.
Are the headphones butt hurting?
Yeah.
Yeah, can we get into that? How you've just completely gotten all of that wrong?
Butcher junkie speak?
Yeah, because
In my defense,
they have been on the air for 21 years, and I feel like you could have gotten it by now.
I listened. I've only done like intermittent listening to the junkies, so I'm like a
Yeah.
foreigner who's come to this land and learned its profanity.
Yeah.
But then gets
In
it.
the Obama years.
Exactly, yes. But I'm kind of mix and matching it. So
Right.
please walk me through.
Okay.
For those listening at home, real fast. The junkies are like DC sports radio. Shall we say legends?
Legends, yeah.
Legends.
They've been on for 21 years.
21 years. They still are the flagship show of 106.7, at least for our tenure.
Yeah, I would say the morning show.
The morning show.
Yeah.
Okay. And
That's just because I work on another show that's not theirs. And,
okay.
in
yeah.
case they're watching, they might,
Well, they're the
they might
morning
be
show,
the
which
two
is
people watching right
which is the coveted slot, right?
It's always the same 2 people, so they're really committed.
Yeah. But no, so they've been on for a long time, and they do have their own language. And it was funny because we were just having a conversation with some rich kid who had his parents buy him studio time.
Let's call him Richard.
I don't know what his name was. I know him as guy that came in and bothered me for 2 hours.
Dick.
His parents, so legit.
Yeah, so
you're a commercial radio station. Someone did like
so what
pay to play, but it was like pay to board up.
It's not even
Oh,
that.
you got to be careful with that language.
No.
You can't just go throwing those words around.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
not even
someone
that.
gave CK cocaine.
No,
Black Sabbath.
No.
Okay.
Danny, who is one half of the Grant and Danny show.
Yeah.
Second billing on that show.
Is he Grant?
No, he's Danny.
Second billing.
And he every year puts up some sort of come watch the show live silent auction piece for the school that he used to go to. Okay. And it's always approved by the station because they just sit
Rich private school, right?
Yeah, they just sit in the control room and they watch the show through the window, just like how we're watching this conservative talk InfoWars guy right here. It's the same thing.
I watched him mouth the words "Pizzagate is not a hoax."
He has the biggest stack over there, by the way. I mean,
does he have the Alex Jones paper stack? Like
it's a manuscript.
Necessary?
It's probably 600 pages.
Yeah, those programming logs.
Here's the script to Dr. Zhivago.
So Danny always puts this up, and we usually get like a family with a child that comes in.
Okay.
You know, but this year it was just a kid graduating high school whose parents won the auction, and he came in by himself, and I didn't know he was coming in. That's besides the point. He comes in and sits there, and Shorts comes in, and I think Shorts was recovering from one of his characters because it was like noon when he had gotten there, and we were
getting really into it,
and we were talking.
Was he sweating out his character?
We were talking, and someone said "silly," which is a very common word over at our place of business.
Well, especially
in
at the radio
general,
station. Exactly.
And
so much mirth.
And the guy goes, so what does that really mean? Because like we say "seist" at school, but like we don't say "silly," and
silly,
and we were like, okay, well, silly means. Like if you saw like a good looking chick, that would be a silly looking chick.
Yes.
Or if you were talking about your nether regions, that would be your silly.
John loves to do that.
Okay.
Right.
That's true.
That's the biggest point of contention is that you keep calling it you're hurting, where it's actually
I kind of picked that up from Chris though.
So
can it not be he brought
might
up,
be calling it as hurting
touching
for a
your
different
hurting
reason.
Oh, okay.
because it's not silly.
He might be a Brady Sizemore over here. A Thom Sizemore.
One time while in character, he was with an unclean woman. Is that what we're
so we were trying to tell him this, and he's like, "Oh," and I told him that the word gets used so much that people will say "silly" in the right way. But they'll go, "That's a really silly idea," and we'll go, "Yeah, you know what? That is a silly idea."
Let me fix what you said for you.
You know what? I like you. That was a silly idea. That's why I pitched it to you. And he's actually telling you you're a big dummy. So this has been the thing that is actually
stupid.
Yeah, it's affected us. Where seist, silly,
nothing
hurting.
confusing about it.
There's nubs. There's nothing confusing about it at all. But you keep calling it you're hurting.
Yes,
and it's not. It's you're silly.
Yeah, because he's seen it. He knows it's
your silly could be nubby. Or your silly could be hurting.
Thom,
but it is my silly.
Could you teach me?
There are many like it,
I'm
but this one's mine.
Yeah, I know. I want all the lingo because I asked John.
Yeah,
and he
I just say
me
nubs
down.
and I shake
In fact,
my head.
We got into a thread where I just felt like, oh my god, I'm sorry I even brought this up, bro.
Yeah,
that sounds kind of hurting.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, that would rick me.
You should be butt sized to learn these things.
Yeah, if you
never even heard of a Rick.
No, never heard.
I never heard of Rick.
I don't even know who Rick is.
Yeah,
who ricked me?
That's
all right.
That's kind of right.
Thom Sawyer, can you walk us through all the junkie speak terms?
So, like, I was telling him about how my dog has been sick. Okay, and that's not fun.
That is nubs.
And I said that my dog keeps throwing up in the crate. That's really ricking the S out of me. And that means that would be upsetting to you. You would be upset. You would be Rick.
I'm writing that down.
You would not be sized for that.
No. You would be nubs. You would be hurting. Yeah.
Ricking.
I would say that Rick is just like an agitation.
Rick.
When nubs is like my payment for what I do at work. It is nubby,
It's nuts.
Definitely nubs.
which means that my home life is hurting.
I feel like this is the best Mad Libs ever.
I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean,
I remember felted, right? Was on
felted
occasion.
down to the felt. That
Yeah.
means that like you're getting close to the nubs.
Yes.
Where I you can correct me if I'm wrong, Shorts, because we don't have any of the Ford Junkies or Matt Valdez or Drab here.
Mhm.
But I believe it's a poker term.
Yeah, it is, yeah,
Where you've
got like zippy chips.
Yeah. Your chips
Zippy.
are so short
Zippy,
that your
yes.
fingers can feel the
The
felt
felt,
on the
yes.
table. So you're not exactly nubby yet. You're not nubs.
Okay, I thought felted was down to 0, but felted is
No.
like,
You're getting very
like
close.
eighth of a tank.
Yeah, you're feeling the felt.
Okay.
You're getting felted, but you're not nubs. You're not completely finished.
Okay. Chris, anything we're missing here?
Well, an older throwback term,
Mhm.
donkey. That's
Oh,
also
donk,
another
yes.
poker term.
What?
Because
No.
that's like if you're
I thought donk came from some athlete calling them donkey dicks.
Are they all
they used to say that. too.
seriously addicted gamblers?
Yes.
No, they are.
They were all
Okay,
into
yeah.
the computer poker thing, as I recall, like big time.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
And
that's
so a lot of
weird
this
that
is
they're playing
poker
with
speak.
felt because that's a mouse.
That's true, but it could be a
That's kinda
felt mouse pad. So shut
A
up.
little strange.
Oh, right. I get it. You're talking about computers now.
Yeah.
All right,
PCs,
nerdlinger.
bro.
Why don't you go get deeper into character?
Sorry.
Apples are rotten to the core. That's what our engineer's email signature
Oh
says.
God.
Apples are rotten to the core.
He does
Yeah.
say that.
If you send him an email and says,
What is that? A
It's
corn lyric?
"Hey
No,
John,"
He hates
Was
Apple products.
yeah,
Oh.
you say
That's
It's
so
as bad as
dumb.
you think it is.
you send him an email and say, "Hey John, the station is off the air.
Uh-huh.
Please fix." And then he'll say, "Okay, I'm on it. I'll drive to where the transmitter is." And then at the bottom it'll say, "John, Apple is rotten to the core." It won't say head engineer of CBS. It won't say any of that. It'll just say Apple is rotten to the core.
It's like a part of his email signature.
Yeah.
I hate and like I get
And it has
that-
a picture of his cats underneath that.
Oh well, all right.
For a while, for
he
like
got me back in his good graces.
for like a week, he did change his email signature to face it. You elected a turd.
Not bad.
Oh, but it was back in 2012.
Real.
I told you. I told
Come
you.
on.
I warned you.
Come on, Chris.
You'll slip them
Well,
in there.
I'm just saying politically. I don't see race.
Yeah, I don't
Actually,
either.
I was going for that too.
Yeah.
You're a little Rick.
No, this might be his character.
Oh, okay.
His character might be that he just wants to call you a racist, fascist bigot for
Oh,
the
okay.
whole show.
It's just my character.
He likes that character.
Yeah.
He likes that character as much as he likes the other character. The silent, drinky one.
We might get there.
I don't the whole anti-Apple thing. I get it. Like they charge a ton. They're like the Starbucks of the computer world, but nothing says like I jerk off to BBS porn like
Yeah, but sure, like
being actively anti-Apple.
you're anti-Apple. I get it. Do that in your personal life.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our job is to put on radio shows that go out to, I don't know, 150,000 people at any given time.
Big time.
We should probably have the best equipment possible. We shouldn't be using a computer that, is running on Microsoft Office 98.
According to this guy, yeah. Much better than
Right.
Snow Leopard.
Yeah, and using Adobe Audition 1.0. We
Nice.
shouldn't be doing that. We should be using the best products possible,
Sony Vegas.
especially since I know that there's money to be had because I get paid minimum wage. Shout out to Muriel Bowser, by the way. That's the only political rant I'm going to
Yo,
have.
girl.
Real
She
Bowser.
keeps giving me pay raises, and I love it. Keep voting her in, DC.
Oh, like
She keeps
legit,
bumping up
she's
the
buoying you up.
minimum wage?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's giving me pay increases because
Hell yeah.
every
Oh,
year
yeah.
it's like going up $1.50, which means Thom gets hooked.
Silly.
Nice.
Silly.
Muriel.
I think the moral to the story is we've all learned our lesson about drinking
The
on the
mural.
show.
The mural
Yeah.
to the story.
Apparently you guys have actually, so I'm
Did you
happy.
guys
Yeah, we all have.
Did you guys see the new mural at
All of us.
at Ben's Chili Bowl?
No, who's on the new Muriel Bowser?
I think they got Bill Cosby off of it, but
Yeah.
they have, I believe, the Ben from Ben's Chili Bowl,
Okay.
and then
I mean, that
Name.
kind of makes sense.
Dave Chappelle and a bunch of other people.
I was
don't
just
know.
going to say Dave Chappelle.
Really?
I never saw it, but I could guess.
During the
I can think of about 5 people they could put on there.
I'm trying to think of the common denominator for everyone on that mural.
people from DC.
Nah, it's something beyond that.
Right.
Like,
Residents of DC.
Why isn't Wanda Sykes on there? It's what I want to know. That's what I want.
Is she from DC?
Yeah.
she is, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
DC
maybe
Not so much
comedian.
that. I
maybe
think
maybe Ben
Wanda
doesn't like.
should be there.
Maybe
Oh
Ben.
God, maybe he's sexist. Let's get on
maybe
this
he
case.
doesn't like her because of who she's married to.
That could be.
Wait,
the
who's she
case.
married to?
A woman.
Oh,
But also,
is she white?
yes, she's
Oh,
French.
I don't know about that. I was just
She's a
talking.
French chick.
Well,
That makes sense then.
that shoots holes
Yeah,
in my
yeah,
theory.
Yeah, like she's a
All
race
right, well,
trader.
we can throw that bit in the trash.
Okay, on to the next. Thanks, Pete.
Wait, you don't think so?
We're just having fun.
I'm just asking.
Yeah,
We're just chipping you, babe.
Sorry, I was gonna throw out a sock caca, but
You did.
oh, look,
you just
look at
did.
that.
I was going to do this. And
Yeah.
then you do it.
I was going to call you an effing A. And
Yeah.
so, anyone get to watch Comey today?
No, because I was working,
Oh.
as we say.
You did
Anthony
worky.
Comia.
Comey, yes.
Joseph Comey.
Chris, were you are at work and
Oh,
not-
I was avoiding it like the plague. Yeah.
you
He
avoided
was-
the Comey.
He was doing a character.
Oh, man.
Tom did this character where he kept trying to like DM me tweets related to the Joseph Comia.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was trying doing my own character where I didn't read them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But go ahead.
You didn't listen to Comon, Eileen?
I thought that you would have been interested in that, Chris, because like you kind of want to see his downfall. Like,
He's a part of the.
absolutely, right?
I would say he's a part of the resistance.
yeah,
Yeah, like
And
I know what it
I
is
thought
at
you
this
would've-
point.
the three
wanted
of us
that.
are staunchly Republican, and you are the one liberal dissenter
Right,
on
I'm
the
sure.
show. So I figured this would be your bag as this man
It's
tore at
here's
our
what it is.
president
It's
like a
all
jackal.
it's all like false hope at this point. It's not gonna happen.
But would you say it's a false flag? Should I go get that guy?
False flag
Should I go get the Fairfax County
for my
Infowars guy?
testimony.
yeah.
Um,
No, I had a feeling you think it was like kind of like visiting a strip club.
Oh, like it gets you a little
Yeah,
sized
It gets
Yeah.
you a little sized, and then you're
Yeah.
like, but nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna go into the champagne room. I'm gonna pay her too much money.
right.
Somebody's gonna tell me I shouldn't take my junk out, and then
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little
I'm
bit
out
sized.
$200.
I can't do anything with it.
Like-
Right.
That has happened though.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was.
Sorry, West Virginia.
So you're working, you are working.
yeah, but I watched it all day.
You watched it, okay? Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely.
'Cause I'm my own boss.
Except for your
I got
actual
a real
boss.
job, son.
I saw tweets, and I work with a guy who I won't name,
Uh-huh.
but he
I
likes.
bet I can guess.
He likes to tell me about my guy. Okay. And he likes to tell me what my guy has done,
Oh.
and it's usually not positive. So I was being updated on at least half of the Joseph Comey situation today.
Really?
Yeah, because I was being told what MSNBC was tweeting,
Huh.
which is good because I don't follow them.
You were just being DM'd?
No. They were being verbalized to me because
Really? Just
we work literally like this.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So he was just telling me,
feet from each other.
yeah, feet from each other.
I
I don't know why I doubled down on that.
Feet Medhurst from
Yeah.
each other. Sorry, that's way too inside. Continue. I'm
Can
sorry.
only wonder who.
Yeah, so he keeps me updated. He lets me know. It got me written up by the HR department. So
whoa.
You
Yeah.
written up by
yeah.
being updated.
No. This was a previous situation, we'll say.
Did you
maybe
update
back,
somebody else?
Maybe back on November 9th.
Was this golf?
Difficult situation.
was was this golf or Delta?
I don't get that reference.
G or D?
Oh, it was B.
Okay.
Yeah.
B Mitch is still at the station? No.
No, he's at the other place, and he's getting paid a lot more money to do so. But back to Comey, because I think I'm going to save that story for another day, maybe when I'm finished.
Okay.
But back to Comey. So I was being updated on at least half of what was going on today, and I was following along. So what do you want to talk about Joseph Comey
Uh,
or Jim? We can call him Jim, right?
yeah,
we
Jim
can all
James.
call him Jim.
Yeah,
that's
we know
fine.
him.
I mean, was it a positive thing for you? I liked it, but like you said, it's also false hope. It was also a bit of a DTs because you realize legitimately, if you understand how impeachment works in any capacity,
Yeah.
like the Republican led like House and Senate can kind of just be like, we don't care.
As a
We
complete
literally don't care. And that's it.
as a complete crazy person, I was happy with what happened today. Where I went into it thinking this is going to be the starting process of the impeachment,
Mhm.
where this is going to be where they're going to get him, and this is where they're going to completely throw our votes out, and they're just going to make it so because they got beat the first time, and then they want to blame the Russians. So let's just get him thrown out the hard way. This would be like back in the Texas wrestling days, where if you didn't want to wrestle a guy, you would throw him over the top rope and get DQ'd. That's where I thought about this going into it, where this is it. This is going to be the writing on the wall, because we saw all this from, what was it, New York Times and everything else about the memos and all these leaks. And
anytime, by the way, I
fake
hear about
news.
memos, I just think about that scene with Jackie Treehorn in Big
Right,
Lebowski, where
with the guy with like potato legs and the huge Johnson.
Yes,
We can say Johnson on
yes,
the show, right?
the huge Priapus stick.
Yeah. You make a hell of a drink, Jackie.
So yeah, Comey's passing off this. Yeah,
Right.
This is a sketch
He's
of a,
passing off a memo.
yes,
And then I'm seeing all this on Twitter, where, because we didn't have the sound on, about how he had somehow thrown.
Tom
Get
is an
subtitles on?
Tom is an expert lip reader.
No, I was following along with this thing called Twitter. It's pretty cool. And reporters and people, they can log in and they can type what they want with 140
Yeah, they can type what they
characters
want,
or less.
but you can't hear what Comey is saying.
No, but I have enough people to tell me what Joseph Comey is.
And that's
Paul Joseph
Sure.
Watson.
Okay, so
had a lot of people.
okay.
Yeah, had a lot of people telling other people what. No.
I'm not exactly sure where you're going, so I'd like for you to just say it.
What I'm saying is, I think you need to listen to it. I mean, I don't think you can see it on Twitter and be like, Comey said this, and it's going to get paraphrased by somebody else.
I understand
True-
what you're saying.
true or
What you're
false?
saying is like it's
You
you're
have
getting
to
a
hear it.
snapshot, but you're not
Tom
getting the
Tom
full-
York, you are watching. You have the video up, but it's
Right.
muted, and then
And I'm
you're
seeing
keeping
the
up.
CNN lower third.
But he also can't
Okay.
like watch it and listen.
And
to it
I'm
because
I mean,
following
yeah.
along on
Yeah.
Twitter, because of course that was all that was on Twitter today. There was
Yes.
nothing else on Twitter. So
No, it was like the Super
There was-
Bowl being live.
Right.
There was nothing else on radio. Even I went to
well,
Jersey.
I would beg to differ,
Yeah,
my friend.
exactly. There's
Well,
Nats talk
nobody
to be
was.
had.
Nobody
Yes,
was.
it certainly is.
I don't think anyone was listening to it.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know
There
about
was other radio stations playing it, and then when I went to Jersey Mike's to get subs, they had it on their TV in all places.
that's probably just
Jersey
because they
Mike's.
didn't know how to
was like,
change a channel.
This is
Yeah.
They probably
this is
don't.
something that's
It's
really
still
starting to
really
bother me.
weird.
By the way,
I was like, this was everywhere.
I want to just get away from all of this like so much,
You can't.
but I can't because it's everywhere.
well,
Just
it's
don't go
really
to Jersey
smart. You
Mike's.
live next to the
It's
Pentagon.
everywhere. Like everybody has it on the TV. Like I've
Where's he going to
what
get a
happened to putting
Hershey sub?
ESPN on TVs and bars and restaurants? Like what happened to that?
Restaurants.
Restaurants.
But true or false? Because I know that Pete doesn't want to believe everything he sees on Twitter.
Mhm.
But
Well, it's
true,
fake news.
true or false? Did he throw Loretta Lynch under the bus?
I might have missed that part.
Okay,
yeah,
then
he
ma-
did.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
So that's what I saw, and that's what was.
So it was like the Texas rules. Like he grabbed her and literally.
Yeah,
okay.
he DQ'd her.
he DQ'd
Okay.
the wrong person. I thought
Yeah.
that all those people were safe. I thought that was long gone, and it seemed to be that even places like the New York Times and places that lean towards the other side,
Mhm.
all the narrative on Twitter, which is what I was following on,
That's
we're all saying that it looks like it's going a different way. So I guess I'm happy. I guess I have to know what Sean Hannity is going to tell me tonight. When I watch the West Coast replay of Sean Hannity, then I'll tell you. You want to have me back next week? I'll have the whole rundown for you.
You'll know what you think then. Okay. It was just refreshing. I'm going to pull off the mask of the character of John now. And as a guy that leans left like my junk, it was refreshing to see
you're hurting.
someone like yes. No, it's my silly.
Yeah.
Please get it right. Don't want the listeners confused.
I've seen it. It's asserting.
So it was cool to see a guy come in and get a taste of it. You're like, oh yeah, that's like what sanity is. Like that is reality. Reality's still real. That guy is kind of bringing me back to it.
Yeah.
Like not everyone's crazy. Yay. And then
Well, that's why he was fired.
yes. Then
He was fired because he was normal.
pretty much, yeah. That's why I was forced out of JFK, but
You forced yourself out.
that is true.
Were you taking
You
memos
set yourself up.
after every
you played
time?
yourself.
After every time you had to produce a show, were you taking memos?
I
John?
was, and they're all just Jackie Treehorn
And you-
memos, just
I knew it. I knew
big
it.
dick sketches.
Is there any way we can get the Jackie Treehorn memo? Like, what do they call that? A notepad? There's got to be a place on like Amazon or Etsy or something that just has Treehorn
It's
on
just
top of a stack of
imprinted?
papers. Yeah,
Okay, and I can just drag my
Yes.
pencil across it, and each one of them is.
I would love to have that.
You might have your income, like you might have what is going to fund your pod empire right there.
I don't know about that. I mean,
Dream big.
I would probably have to spend at least 2 hours of pay on that notepad.
Nah.
Well, it's probably $20, right?
You beat me to it. I was gonna say I can just give you the $16.
Yeah. Thanks for being a show. I got you, man. It's in the mail. It's in the mail.
Well, I've got nothing. Let's call it a day, guys. No,
Is that it?
no. I don't really have. I wanted to cover Comey. I wanted to cover Chris. And
I want to hear.
I have a couple
I want to
things.
hear another.
Yeah.
I want to hear another person that has been kind of on the news lately and actually has to apologize. You know, unlike Comey, where he's actually testifying and saying what's going on.
Mhm.
I want to hear about Colleen Campbell. If you have any of those clips,
Oh, yeah, that
the
was
Philly
incredible.
reporter that was
Yeah.
losing her mind.
We have Colleen Campbell. We have Shorts' dream.
Mm.
Okay. We have Is Chipotle overrated? Why Pizzagate is real.
Uh-huh. What
Um,
was that?
That was- by the way, can we let people in on this bit? Because this was genius.
Okay.
So John sends out like show notes on show topics, potential show topics for the show. And because Tom's coming in for the first time, he loops him in on the email.
Mhm.
And so Tom sees the show ideas. He sends back his own list of ideas.
Yeah.
And they were like,
What were your 3 hot takes?
Well, no, there was Pizzagate, why it's real.
Okay, yeah.
Who killed Seth Rich? A conversation roundtable. And then there was Is Chipotle overrated?
3 real barn burners.
Yeah. I think all of those are good debates. All of those are good conversations. No, but we had your dream, and then we had something else that had to do with you. What was it?
The show lately has been
Oh.
very Lingbox centric, so we can keep. rolling.
No. Girls using the restroom at work.
Okay, that's our topic. That is our topic.
Yeah.
Thom, you want to walk us through this? Thom Club?
Actually, this is a short story because not a short story,
Uh-huh.
a Chris
It's a
Lynchbach
very
story
short story.
Okay.
where
I'm story.
shorts
girl-
your floor.
This girl at work was like,
And she's new, by the way.
Please describe this girl.
not get too specific.
No, you've already. Come on. You're
This girl
you're
at
already
work.
doing loops on your noose. Can you
this-
finish it?
Yes, this girl at work.
Uh-huh. Just give her social.
Look, we've got a bathrooms on the floor that we work on. Obviously, we work in
Okay.
a building. And she asks, are there any other bathrooms in the building?
And
Which to
we
me-
we have a pretty big bathroom. I mean, the guy's bathroom is 3 stalls. Shorts and I have been lucky enough to go into the female restroom due to cleaning,
Mhm.
and I know that there's at least 6 or 7 stalls in there. So we're talking about a pretty big, spacious facility.
You had to run a lot of cable to
Oh,
set up
yeah.
those cameras.
Well, look. Oh God.
Could you imagine?
A lot of fiber optics.
And look, to me, my sensors went off because I was like, well, why does she need to use a bathroom on a different floor?
Maybe she
And-
was deeply in character last night.
Yeah, to me, there was only one answer.
She was planning to do what Trump would like to do to the Mideast.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop that Moab. Is that
Yeah,
what it's
yeah,
called?
She wanted to
The mother
drop
of all
the
bombs.
mother of
Mother of all
bombs.
bombs. Yeah. She was going to Moab ISIS.
Yeah, so
I'm not going to be listening back to this episode.
Okay.
After.
so she's got a Moab coming, right?
Yeah.
Like it's been released from the plane, and you can see on that very like 240p like screen, you can see the
hatch.
the crosshairs, right? Like
Yeah.
where it's gonna go. You can see the little cars are going down the dirt road, right? Like we're
Yeah.
getting close, and
I'm actually picturing like Slim Pickens,
Yeah.
like on the bomb, like Dr. Strangelove. Like
So-
he's just waving his cowboy hat.
so we're assuming that
Back to
this
Moab.
is an urgent situation.
Yeah.
So
we have the ostrich in sight.
so we hit her with there's one on the roof, and she immediately gets in the work elevator.
It sounds like you tricked her into deucing into an air duct or something.
No,
Like,
there is a nice bathroom on the roof,
Yeah.
on
and
the
it-
roof.
and it is kayfabe.
But they've got like
they-
a lounge up there.
Yeah.
It's like really nice.
Are we talking like roof?
there's a-
Roof.
Yes.
roof. There is a organic garden on our roof. now.
Wow.
John, are we getting played?
No, I don't
this
think
is
so.
all
Yeah.
real
100%
news.
real. Everything
Yeah.
I've said on this show is real.
Real
news. Yeah, there's weird news. Chicken Alfredo. The cardboard box. That's Scorch for all the people who don't know. Short story. Shorts tweeted out a picture of Scorch to
Uh-huh.
me, and someone responded and goes, "Wow, Thom, you're much older than I thought." You were." And then I realized I really do look a lot like Scorch.
I forgot about that.
Is
And
this,
I don't think
is
you
this
look
like an
like it.
all bald guys look alike bit?
I
Like,
guess so.
that's
I
a
guess
little
so. And he
racist.
was wearing like really old, dated clothes.
Uh-huh.
And someone also said that I was wearing Junko jeans today. So that's two things on my stylish side of the street. But back to the girl who was using
Dumping
the
on the roof.
yeah, dumping on the
holding
roof.
your signed copy of $3 bill, y'all.
Right.
Okay.
So she gets in the work elevator because that's the only way you can get up to the
She
situation.
needed the freight elevator
Yes,
to haul
the freight-
the Moab up.
the Moab.
Yeah, the Moab.
And so she goes up there, and she returned. She returned what, maybe a half hour later.
I didn't keep track. I didn't keep track. of
Paper tucked under her arm.
that.
right.
I didn't
So
keep
she had
track.
toilet paper on her shoe.
Nice.
So, and we all kind of looked at each other and goes, "That's why."
Oh.
And that goes to the bigger conversation of why is it done,
Doesn't she value her career?
right? Or respect,
Yeah.
because there are certain people, and I won't say names, but there are certain people that use our restroom like it's their home bathroom, and I am team home bathroom. Unless it's an absolute dire need. Where I
Yes.
could pull a Linge Bach, okay?
Yeah.
Where I could have one of those situations.
Where you're on air and can't do anything about it.
just go
I'm
for it.
I'm
I'll
not
buy you
gonna
a new seat.
I'm not gonna do that at work, but there are men who we know that we see
Mhm.
every day that have no problem doing it, and they'll talk to you when they go in and they'll talk to you when they come out.
Is it golf or Delta?
No, it's Delta.
It's B.
It's Delta, and it's a lot of big bosses that I don't want to say.
Okay.
But nonetheless, there are these people, and these people I do not get. And now been given confirmation that there are women in this world like that too. And I think that is unacceptable.
At work. Just
At work.
The comfort level at work. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think, you go in, you got to do whatever you got to do real
Yeah.
quick, you come out. But a half an hour situation on a
But-
private bathroom in the
Exactly.
roof, I think is completely
You
unacceptable.
want to imagine like 30 seconds, the panties drop to the ankles,
Sure.
they talk boys.
the
and then
fun
they're-
stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fun stuff.
It's lighthearted. We can all giggle about that.
Right. You can go and get a glass top coffee table, go
Yeah.
and set up,
You don't want to think about her like potentially having to bust out the plunger.
Potentially.
Shorts is way more nervous about
Potentially,
this than me.
Han.
She stopped talking to me after the first day, so I'm not worried about her finding out about this.
Okay, but Chris is like long gaming it.
Yeah.
Like he's going to like give her a copy of this on a USB stick and be like, "Don't worry, I crap too."
We're- we get each other.
Chris, how do you feel about it? You're not okay with it either, right?
I honestly don't care.
I think
I like to pretend that
You
girls
didn't like
don't-
whisper.
All right,
you're
all
like,
right,
I
all
look
right,
forward
everybody
to
poops. Get
getting
the
you
hell outta here.
fired.
No. I'm just saying I don't care that happens. I just prefer not to know about
I think she should lose her job.
for morale. Like it really,
because I can't look at her the same. And technically, she's an example here. I think we know if we further investigate that there are more of these people that go to the other restroom. But for her,
I can't get over the
that's a
selfishness to like do this to you.
I know that's a fact, and here's why. Because I've been up there.
You've been in there.
Because I've been up there, and it's like
the executive.
Who is that?
Oh, you don't like that we randomly have people shoving their face in our little porthole?
That looked like a dead person.
I know.
Did you see that person?
Yeah.
No, I just know
She looked dead.
I really should have done a bit and been like, "What are you looking at?"
Is this playing in the hallway? Maybe.
No,
Pete,
we're
maybe?
safe. We're safe.
Yeah, we're just sitting here talking about not being allowed to
Because
go.
she's definitely one of those people. She'll
Oh,
go wherever
Lord.
she has to.
She just did.
Yeah,
She just stuck her face right in the window.
that is a 60-year-old woman. She will like kick one leg in the air and put it against the stall door and drop one.
What were we talking about
No,
before that zombie invasion? person
I've
came
been
over?
up. It didn't feel like that. I've been up to that bathroom, and it's got like weird paper thin walls.
Weird paper.
And
Weird walls. You can hear everything.
in the men's
It's
bathroom, which has one unit, in the women's bathroom, which I'm assuming
Unit.
has one
I like
unit as
unit
well.
with the accent on the second syllable.
Also,
Unit.
they jut right up
G-unit.
against each other. They share this paper thin wall.
One urinal, and then
No, it's a unit.
stall.
No, two separate units. But like
one is a men, one is a women. It's private.
All right,
So-
but yeah, it's just a stall, right?
there's no
What?
stall. It's just a unit.
I keep looking over
What
my
the hell
shoulder.
is a
thinking she's
unit?
gonna be
I mean,
there.
it's like
You're talking about, it's a toilet.
it's you
can
walk
sit
in and there's the toilet.
Yeah.
There we go.
You open the door, you walk in,
All right.
you're in the unit. There's
So it's a
toilet.
non-partitioned
Good.
bathroom.
That was my
It's just a
follow-up
door you
question,
open and
so
it's
we're
a
good.
toilet.
Yeah, it's a studio apartment.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
It's
right
a
now,
unit.
God.
given
Yes,
his
it is.
cavalier attitude regarding this, I'm thinking Lingbach is playing the long sexual seduction game.
Yeah.
And slipped her some laxatives to knock her down a
Ooh.
couple pegs.
This is just absurd.
And now that
Because
the
he
rest of the
knew-
station doesn't want her.
Because he knew that she was going to come and make a public announcement.
Yeah, exactly.
And he knew we were all around. I mean, it was one of the biggest shtick circles of the year. I mean, there were 15 people around in the kitchen, and she goes, "Are there any other bathrooms in this place?" And we all go,
She was pressed for time. I
Oh.
can say that.
No, he pulled a Dumb and Dumber.
"Yes."
He gave Jeff Bridges, right? No, not Jeff Bridges. That's
Jeff-
Jeff
John-
Daniels.
John, what's
Jeff
our time?
Daniels.
Gave Jeff Daniels. We got plenty of time to get to
Hey,
the bottom of this.
Hey, buddy, old
is it,
pal.
Is it an hour or what? Or what?
Are we doing?
Do you need another cigarette?
No, I just want to ask. Did she walk in the place and say, "Where can I take a shit?" I'm sorry, I've been waiting to say that.
You might as
That's
well.
why I wanted to check
That would
that out.
have gotten a huge laugh.
In fact, that actually reminds me of another bit, and I have no problem talking about this comfortably. Colette, who runs the front desk,
Oh, I love Colette,
has
right.
run the front desk for years.
Yeah.
Wherever the station moves to different buildings,
She's
we
the
were in
mascot at this
Fairfax, we're
point.
in Lanham,
If
we're
you
DC.
have ever won tickets to the station or anything, she'll be
Yeah.
the person you come in and she goes, "Who you?"
Yeah. She is like
Colette is a.
really comfortable, and I love it about it. It makes her. But one day in Fairfax, this was the old building, 2 buildings ago.
My building.
She used to have, because it was such a
In
small
Papa's
building,
building.
in Papa's building, because it was such a smaller building, there were only so many people working there. If she had to go to the bathroom, she would ask somebody to watch the front desk for her in case anybody came by or the phones rang or whatever. So there were people like standing out in the front lobby one time,
Mhm.
and she was pressed for time.
She was doing what this girl was doing.
And
Okay.
she goes, "Move! I gotta take a shit." It was so funny.
Should we just say goodbye and continue this on the other side?
Oh, I mean, we're already probably clear of the hour, so we can do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
whatever the
I didn't
hell.
know if you said goodbye or if you just
Oh, as in. On
yeah,
the
because
other...
we're doing an hour and then we're talking radio
Oh,
on the
we
air.
can,
just
we can
insert
okay.
something.
keep
Yeah.
talking, man.
the
Yeah,
end
I'll
of
just
the
upload the
53
full
mark.
shebang.
So so she goes up there and she's doing work.
Doing work.
But my thing is that she needs to be fired because you can't shit at work and be in a
I guess
direct
clear.
directorial position. You can't. And then have
Hmm.
all these new employees because I said she's new and there's a
Mhm.
lot of them that are new. And that's all I'll say. They all will look at her and go, "We can't trust her. she can't make any decisions because at any given moment she'll go and shit on the roof.
I mean,
For 30 minutes.
this
For
is
30 minutes.
No,
might
I
be
don't trust.
overthinking this.
I do not trust any directors or program managers that cannot shit within 5 minutes. I'm just saying that right now.
We'll just do dirty here on out, I guess. Yeah.
Well, I thought
No,
that's
no,
what
doing it for 10
we
minutes.
established.
Yeah.
I thought that's what we established.
Yeah,
that
that
we had hit
works.
the mark.
That's what I was asking.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
fine.
But no, I feel that same way. Every finance manager of every company I've ever worked at has taken a shit in no less than 3 minutes.
Well, it's a power play.
It's true.
It's a power
The
It's
play.
true.
Constellation Energy power
Executives
play.
And like,
They are
Jesus, his
confident
colon is
shitters.
strong.
Yeah, dude, don't you get it? Like, you are saying I am so big cheese at this place.
Yeah, I have
you will
to.
literally fucking wait while I shit.
Yeah.
Your world will stop while I shit.
Do you think she was
And I'll
doing
come
that?
back.
It's just
power
shared
play?
bathroom, by the way.
Oh, she was.
that I'm
No, she's
in.
fresh meat. Unless
No,
this is like a
because the
weird
executive
Japanese
move
thing.
is to do it in front of everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, not literally in front of everyone, but like
No,
in the
call a
bathroom
meeting in the skunk works.
and not feel bad about it.
I work
Like,
in skunk work.
go in there, do your work, not even care. Like I try to time it out so that there's the least amount of people in the bathroom at the time, because I'm so terrified of people knowing that I'm shitting that I don't want people to know about it, even though at some point somebody's going to walk in, and if they want to look under the stall and see flip-flops, they know it's me, so they're gonna know that I'm doing it.
You're practically barefoot
Oh my god!
on the
You're not
floor
even
of a
blue shorts.
bathroom.
Well, guys,
You're flip flops. What the hell?
it's fine.
What
guys.
the hell?
No,
It's fine. It's
What
just-
the
I'm
fuck
just
is
wearing-
this?
you probably have toe cancer. Flip flops in a bathroom.
All right. I mean, what am I gonna do? Go home, put shoes on, and then come back and shit?
I mean,
I shit in
You could put a toilet cover on the floor.
Guys,
Yeah.
can I come clean? I shit in the woman's bathroom in at my place, and I've been doing it for about 5 years.
Oh my god!
Just
Really?
it's a single woman's bathroom, and I call
For
it
single women.
I call it the IT
All the single
satellite
ladies?
office. It's about the size of a like a switch closet.
So you have like a one of chick bathroom that you use.
Yeah. Oh, I totally use it.
All the single ladies.
I've been using it for 5 years,
shit
and they
is-
just hired somebody. They hired a woman. So all the women that they've hired have
All the
been-
single women.
all the single women have been established on the other side of the building, where like their bathroom is maybe like 13, 15 feet from them. They just hired one
That uses yours.
that is so close to mine.
Are you going to? Because you're pretty
I don't
like
know
a
what I
girl.
can do,
So are you gonna
man.
just buy a wig
I don't know what I can
and
do.
wing it?
Why do they have
No.
separate bathrooms
No,
for the
I
married
mean,
women?
I already told her. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, straight up, because it has
So
a
they
man,
don't get pregnant from a
it has a-
toilet seat.
has a
Blow
men's
things up with
bathroom right
honey.
next to it, which gets used all the time.
Yeah.
I just told her, I was like, hey, straight up. I was like, you and me, girl. You know what I mean?
Do they have a single men and
I slapped my
married
chest,
men
by the way.
bathroom
She's
as well?
like, no, I don't know.
And
what
she
you
was like,
mean."
no, yeah.
I
No,
have
she
no idea
didn't.
what you
No,
mean.
she gave me a very weird look.
right.
Because I came out of there.
Because she could tell you're taken.
What?
Maybe she didn't know what you mean, and she was curious after that.
Yeah. She
You
was
should have
like,
just done the oh.
What movie was that?
We tight.
Oh. Woo!
I gave her the Mockingjay and everything. I thought she was cool, but whatever.
She goes, me and you, you're like me and you pound your chest and you know what I mean? And she's like,
Nope.
I don't, but I don't want to ask because I don't want to get HR involved.
So I just wanted to bring that up. So I wanted to introduce her because it was her first week.
See,
She started on Monday.
when you first said that, I was putting myself in her single lady shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was imagining that she was looking at you going, oh, you're one of those.
Yeah.
You know what though?
Yeah.
I guarantee
You're not
you, I
safe
take
in
better
the-
dumps than that hoe.
You're not safe in the
Same.
men's bathroom because of your
right.
predilections.
And they only have two, unless you go into the married women's bathroom.
Yeah, Pete
Oh.
this is the single women's bathroom.
This is a story for another day,
Mhm.
but I had a situation like that.
It was a
in
difficult
our bathroom.
situation.
It's a very difficult situation.
Very difficult situation.
Yeah,
Dish, sir. Dish.
Oh, I can't tell this story. This is a story for another day when we're behind a paywall and not streaming
Okay.
live.
He did start by saying this is a story for another day.
We're also
Yeah. Then you
asked him
supposed
to
to be
dish.
behind a paywall.
Well, it's now
sometimes.
12:01
I would love
a.m.
that story.
Dish.
We could actually make it happen.
I can't tell if these headphones are dying on me. Don't you go dying on me now. Or if it's the socket or whatever, the jack.
The jack.
It's cutting
Jackie
in and
tree
out.
horn.
It's driving me nuts.
I keep messing with it too.
The Jackie Martling.
Okay, so we've talked about the new girl.
Oh my God, Colleen.
We talked about the new girl who embarrassed herself to all of us.
Quick aside, is this girl the one you might
No.
No,
Okay.
because I actually thought when he said that he has a story for us,
Mhm.
I thought it was the same girl because of this situation,
Mhm.
and then when his dream happened, and then a lot of things, your brain starts working in weird ways, and you know that she shit at work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want to see the girl
everything's
you
working,
love
everything's functioning.
take a shit.
That's what
I've been in
That's what
that
I
same
thought.
relationship.
I thought
yeah.
it was the same person.
I gotta just tell that story now real quick.
Okay.
Just so that people know what the hell I'm talking
No, please. Like, I don't want content on a show.
about. Look, I just woke
zip it.
I
Zip
woke
it,
up
Buster.
this
Can you
morning-
please do your character?
Yeah.
Oh God, this is what he thought that was a great radio bit.
I do. Why? When did you play that?
I woke up this morning. You ever have a dream
Feeling
Got
brand new.
yourself a gun.
that's just very, very vivid and
Oh, you
and
made
it's
it messy.
Exactly what? No, John, gross. No, I didn't.
Mom.
I didn't jizz in my pants, but I did have a dream about that. Not jizzing in my pants.
Okay.
But
Now you're some kind of hero.
This is like that fucking Tenacious D song tribute. It's like the song about the best
Yeah.
song ever that they wrote. You're like, this is my dream about
This is
the
not
wet
the
dream.
story.
This
This
is
is just a
This
tribute.
is fucking jizz inception.
No, it was the best jizz ever. No, I've been fascinated by this person I know who may or may
This
not
Persian.
person I know who may or,
your
who
service.
may or may not have worked in the same building as myself for a while now.
Okay.
And let's just say I
She-
get a little bit soft.
We can use names. Liz Drayback.
Let's say that she works with us,
Okay.
and
Let's
that
just
she's
say-
not the one that shit on the roof.
Okay.
Let's just say I woke up and after having a nice dream about her,
Uh-huh.
and if she happened to know that I had this dream, it would be a very difficult situation
Yeah.
for us. But it
Difficult
was the
situation.
perfect dream. I mean,
Okay.
perfect.
All right. So I'm gonna.
And
need
you know my tastes
Oh, I do.
in women.
Okay. Yeah. He did
And-
women
and-
with air quotes.
and
so-
what they
for being sized.
and what they look like.
Yes. So it was Tom after transition.
Yeah.
A little Thamala Anderson action.
It's everything that you would want to happen in one of those dreams happened.
Okay.
So
So
I
why
woke
not-
up
so
and
you-
it was the best I'd woken up in a long time.
You went to Benihana, you caught the shrimp in your mouth,
she showed you her bound feet.
dad left.
Yeah.
Oh
She showed you a picture of her grandfather next to the zero he used to shoot down our
It
boys.
was like
Yeah.
the perfect dream for me is the Led Zeppelin 4 scene from Fast Times at Ridgemont High,
Yes.
where you're
Yeah.
in your Datsun and you're
Uh-huh.
driving to the Wiener Haus. and,
I love how much you know the movie.
and then you forget your wallet, right? And you have to
Yes,
get your buddy
Nick
who's-
Cage is behind the counter.
and you forget
No, that's at the breakfast place.
and you forget your wallet. And you have to
Yes.
call your buddy from a payphone because they don't have cell phones.
What's your
back
buddy's name again?
then. Mark.
There you go.
And he's busy collecting money for Ozzy Osbourne tickets
Yes.
at his house. And you call and the mom says, Mark's actually outside working on his car with his dad. He's gonna have to call you back later. He calls you back later. He's watching some sort of TV show,
Mhm.
and you're on this wonderful date the whole time. And you keep ordering Cokes because you're waiting for Mark to come back with your wallet.
Mhm.
And then after that, Everything
you can just
works
recite
out.
the whole fucking movie from
No,
this point.
I'm telling you my perfect dream because
Okay.
Shorts is not going to tell us his perfect dream.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you mine.
Okay.
So when we
So you're out
find
with Stacy.
yes, we're out with Stacy. We pay the fat woman finally
Yeah.
when Mark shows up. He goes, "Hey, you left your wallet over at my house."
Yeah.
So you pay the woman, you get back in the Datsun, you go home. She asks you to come inside. She
Mhm.
makes you the famous
Yes, she
iced tea that
Mm.
Mark Damone drinks later.
Yes.
A couple scenes later, he drinks the same effing iced tea.
I never
Bastard.
put that together.
And then she shows you.
I feel like with him on the show, I'm seeing the world through a baby's eyes.
And she
it's all
showed-
fresh and new.
she shows
Oh,
you.
really? Yeah.
The
It's all
most
super relevant references.
But the best
Super
best
dude.
foreplay
loves.
the best foreplay you could ever imagine is when she goes into her childhood bedroom and pulls out a book of photo albums. And I mean, they're the most beautiful photos of her entire family, her dead dogs. And she's wearing this weird, like silk kimono type thing. But you're too nervous to do anything. So you just keep looking at the photo albums. And then when shit starts happening, you give her a little tiny kiss. You blow your load in your shorts and you leave. And you get back in your Datsun and you go, "What the fuck am I doing? I got to come back inside. This is my greatest opportunity." And then you see the light go off. And that's when you wake up. That's a perfect dream.
Oh, goddamn.
Wow.
Oh, man.
So what's your perfect dream,
I
Short?
was just gonna say she asked him my D, and then I blew my load on her hoo-hoo, and then I woke up, and it was perfect.
Well, we all have different tastes.
Right.
Yeah. I think there's a happy medium between Thom.
The dream was
Thom's
about 13
detail
seconds
level.
long.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
Ideal. Optimal.
that's real life.
I mean, at least he got some foreplay, but yeah, you still got to.
So you're saying you lasted
your
as
load.
long as Damone in the pool house?
I woke up and
Yeah.
I was like in love. I was like, what am I doing with my life? I've got to lose 80 pounds roughly.
Yeah.
And just get my stuff together.
Dude, what is this spaz doing next door? Have you seen that?
I think that's the dead woman.
She is
Oh.
not bad.
Maybe she thought this was the studio she was supposed to be in. That's why
Holy
she poked her head.
smokes! Can we get some live action on that?
What is there a hot girl there?
No,
Yeah.
no effing way. It was the dead woman that was
Oh.
right here.
No, fuck you, fuck you.
Oh, you're not gonna trick me. I know it's not queso. I know it's not Sarah queso.
Yeah.
All right.
Casey Queso
Yeah.
with the top 40.
Sarah queso in the Sunshine Band.
I can't get that image out of my face
Of
now.
the dead woman.
Or out of my head.
Do you mind not
Think.
breaking the chairs, Pete?
Dead woman.
He's like
poking
a
her
fucking meerkat for
face.
pussy.
She's
like,
cute.
It's just staring.
Is there any way that you're going to be able to pull the video and then zoom in where you can isolate just her dead face in the window?
That'll be the
It's
photo
not
for the
clear
show.
enough.
I guess
Yes.
YouTube picked it up, yeah, so
Yeah.
people know we're not just.
I mean, you can
It's
see
not
the door
clear
here,
enough, yeah,
Yeah.
but if you just do like a super zoom,
we'll do a super zoom and then we'll just
not
like
'cause
yeah
we're
put
doing it.
another.
She's only
picture.
gonna look more dead the more you zoom in too.
I don't care how dead she looks. That woman is a zombie.
Yeah, there is no soul there.
Right.
That's just a husk.
She was hungry.
Me
man.
likey.
So, can you tell us more about your work wife? That like, how's that going? Are you making any strides here?
No, I haven't made any strides in like 4 years.
To get this woman out of your
Oh,
dreams
the work
and
wife.
into your
I
car.
thought you said work life. I go, don't ask him that.
No, tell me.
Work wife. Okay.
Tell me about this silly.
I can confirm she is silly.
She is
Yeah.
silly. Okay.
Yeah, she definitely is.
Like let's put it this way. I'm a fat fucking loser. Okay?
Let's just put it this way.
Don't
Here's how we're
tiptoe
gonna
around
frame
things.
this.
If I ever had an idea of a shot, like
Uh-huh.
if I got into the Datsun
Like
for
it's
the
just
second
you two
time,
in an empty parking lot.
right? If I'm playing the B side of Led Zeppelin 4
Yes.
and we're leaving the German Wienerhaus,
Uh-huh.
I would be done there.
Okay.
Where like I wouldn't even be able to go any further. I would just go, there's your ride. Don't have to pay for
You-
Uber.
You would be done, like already smoking your cigarette.
I wouldn't know what to do.
Here's
Sexually, I wouldn't know what to do.
okay.
Here's why I think it crept into my brain because I've been thinking about
Yeah,
how
please,
terrible
you get
my life
sized.
is.
Please note, detail how you saw an attractive coworker and then you noodled out having a sex dream about her,
No,
Christopher.
d-
Please.
No, here's the thing. Back when I was in kind of silly shape,
Okay.
you ever have like
And you were a member
4
of the
years
Get
later?
Huge Club.
It was a little bit after that. It was probably like a year or two after that, but I was still in substantial shape. Not just a fucking orb like I am now. And like with Donald Trump's hand on me with the Saudi Arabians.
The world orb.
Were you comfortable being touched like that?
It was one of those situations where I feel like looking back on it, I had a chance. I didn't recognize it. I was too dumb at the time.
With her?
Yes.
She's been there that long.
Yes.
I would say 4 years.
Pete
Do you
Tom.
think she listens to the show?
Zero.
No, she doesn't even listen to the station.
If a girl is
sells ads
single,
for.
Oh God! Now you're giving.
I mean, I don't blame her.
Giving away the business.
All right, John.
Give out her social
John, we're ready for
security
your Ask
number.
Me Anything. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Go ahead.
She works in accounting.
yeah. Can you just like show us a picture of her country of origin? I mean, sorry.
John.
Okay. I apologize.
Okay, you said
I'm gonna end the show.
like,
right
what?
now.
No. You said Pete, Tom, Pete, and
Yeah.
then Pete didn't say anything.
That's
so.
true. Yeah.
So what's your question for me?
Question is, don't
You didn't ask a
feel
question.
4 years, girl single? Has she been single this whole time? She's taken. What's the deal? We don't know.
She's gone back and forth. That's the thing. It makes it more attainable.
There was a
human.
there was a
Yes.
commitment.
Yes.
There was a commitment,
Okay.
and then all of his pictures disappeared off of Facebook,
Oh.
and that changed to single.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay.
And
Now I think it's going back the other way, but with the new one. But
the
it's
pendulum
you missed your
swinging back
window.
the other way.
Oh, I love Foundry
Does
music.
she
pendulum
say
is
that
swinging.
the person she is with is in a relationship on Facebook
I
with
don't
her?
think so.
I don't know, but I can certainly look.
I
If
don't think so.
you
Please do.
If you say no, then you're pretty good.
And I want the
You're
listeners to
pretty
be able
I'm not
to
actually
play
gonna do
along.
anything.
So if
I'm
you
in a
can
relationship. I'm
give the
fine, but-
URL.
No.
Yeah.
But in like a
I'd be
dream,
nice to,
in
yeah.
a dream, maybe.
Yeah.
So what
if
I'm
they don't do
tiptoeing
that-
around, Chris, Pete.
I wanna double click on
Oh God.
on
My
on what
mouse.
he said about how he had an opportunity at one
Okay.
point.
Yeah.
That's where we need to double click.
Okay. Control C,
No, I'm not.
Control V.
No, I'm not. You gave me that. You said
We've
that there was
copied
an
and we've
opportunity.
pasted. So I want to hear you had a window.
Yeah. All right. So one time, we'll say it was in the distant past.
Was she alone in an alley, very in character?
No, but we were out at a bar with other people.
Okay.
And I look back on this situation and say,
The situation.
Yes.
I think she was throwing out some cues or
Okay.
some vibes, and I was too stupid at the time, and I missed them. And now
What
I'm a fat
were the
slob,
cues?
and so there's
were-
going to be no more vibes.
Were
after.
you doing a character that night?
No,
Yeah.
no, I wasn't. I was.
Was she in character?
Definitely.
Okay.
She was kind of in character.
All right.
Yeah, she was slightly in character, but I don't think that takes away from it. I don't think
Okay.
it's that big of a mitigating.
She wasn't a method
doesn't-
actor. Like she wasn't
It doesn't,
completely immersed.
like during the night, but you better be careful the day after.
right.
Yeah.
right.
There's nothing posted. Let's put it that way. There's no
Okay.
option. That's the new game by all these like women that are trying to have babies now because they're all middle-aged and terrible.
yeah.
They just when they're single, they just knock it off the board. If you go to the about page on Facebook,
Does not show
there's
status.
nothing there.
Yeah.
It just
You're
says day or name, birth date, high school. That's all it says now. So you can never tell.
Birth date, but not like the year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's always and yeah, because the
To
milk's
show you
expired.
that they're 31.
It's-
The milk has expired.
It's restamped 7-Eleven milk.
So you had an
I
opportunity.
expired some milk when I woke up.
How long did it take to milk the cow upon waking up?
30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
So you were sized.
Yeah, butt size. I was butt size.
Okay. Sorry. I'm just picturing Mario Kart where you time it right and it hits 3 and you're able to like get that boost in front of everyone. Just bam.
Yeah, I
Cross,
got the boost pretty quick.
cross the starting line.
As-
We'd have to wait a long
I
time.
saw her today. Okay.
C trigger, baby.
I saw her today at work. Have you seen her since? Because that
Sorry,
was
that was
Did she
racist.
fucking fall into an acid bath? Or
No, no, I'm just saying.
Who killed Seth Rich?
With believe me, we're post show now. We're in
Yeah,
the post show.
yeah.
We can talk about that. No, but for me, it's like when I have a situation like that, a situation.
Yes.
A very difficult situation.
When I have a situation like that and I see that person,
Mike Sorrentino.
it is yes, it's very awkward for me, and
For you, but not them.
they don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it's so awkward for you that you make it awkward for them.
Yes, and then they go, he was being fucking weird today. So
I can picture Chris thinking that he's handling it like fucking Cool Hand Luke,
Yeah.
but just leering.
So that's why, right. trying to
Hey.
trying to
Doing a character.
repaint that picture in his head, trying
Exactly.
to rebuild the puzzle.
You're not even realizing. I'm not even realizing. I'm just mouthing the words. I dreamed of fucking you.
At least you have dreams, not like that dead woman that keeps popping up in the window.
I love her
I don't know why.
Is she legit old as
because I'll
dirt?
fuck anything.
Who that
Oh, we know that.
I forgot there's a pattern here. This fits the narrative.
We'll get to that off there.
I'll tell you off air. Off the air, off the podcast.
We can get on
Podcast.
air, but we'll do it with some time passed.
I don't want that.
What the fuck does that mean?
He just
Let's
you
wait
mean-
some fucking time, and
Couple.
then we'll say all the weird shit I've done.
You've been in a dark place lately, but you're coming out of it. I feel you're coming out of it.
John, see, this
yeah,
is what
but
John
this
does.
is all the
What?
shit you
This
guys
is what
know.
John
yeah, he
does.
goes, you're in a weird place.
Yeah, like you're just enjoying
Sorry
your
that I'm
life.
do you know?
Sorry that I'm friends with two barely functional alcoholics.
And because-
Sorry.
Whoa, John, characters.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Doing
Very
characters.
sweet
Barely-
people.
Two of the great method actors of my time.
exactly. Yeah,
All
I
right.
wish you would just
Meisner-
realize that.
Meisner and Stanislavski
Really
in your presence.
fucking
Get the
committed.
fuck out of here.
Got Marlon Brando to the left of me.
Putting grapes in his
Yeah.
cheeks.
Exactly.
Marlon to the left of me.
Put in an orange in his mouth.
Yeah.
French peel.
Goddamn James
I
Dean
can't
to the
Down
right.
He's
it to the
Tom
right.
Hanks.
So when did
Sorry.
you fuck the old chick?
Well,
You're able to decipher
about
those
10 minutes.
hieroglyphics. Yeah.
depends which old chick, but I don't know. The last one was like 6 weeks ago, something.
God, was it that recent? Did you return to the scene of the crime?
Maybe it wasn't the same scene.
Oh
Return-
no!
Oh no! Oh, you're a serial killer.
He's trying to put some distance between it. I know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh,
But some,
no.
Those bodies haven't been found yet.
Yeah, oh God, man. I thought this was like a one-off. You got drunk, you ran over a kid, you hit the body. This is a habit.
No, yeah. I mean, it's a habit.
Oh.
There's a reason why he has multiple freezers.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Pedro.
That's why it's maybe.
Oh God. Did she consent, Pete? Maybe.
Of course you did. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have any more else
Where'd
to
you
add
meet
to
her?
that. No. Oh God, I didn't think we were actually gonna get into
Oh,
that.
no.
I thought we were gonna.
No.
I thought we were gonna.
the specifics. Tom's
yeah.
a stickler for
Yeah.
specifics today.
I just got questions.
No, that was BS. But the last one before the one now
What
was
does she look like?
Jersey chick who was
Yeah.
absolutely effing insane.
No,
And every,
Thom isn't asking about that. Thom is asking about the zombie.
Every time he tries
Yeah.
to wiggle out of it, it comes back.
yeah, I tried.
Like, yeah, Thom is asking about the older woman you had, and you're like, let me tell you about the
Yeah.
24-year-old.
I don't
want
want to find out about the second to last one that he met at Jersey Mike's.
exactly.
I want to know about the old one
Yeah.
because you said
That dead woman next
that
to us.
you got sized for that dead woman that was looking at you.
I'm not sure we
Pete.
should.
Write the truth upon the parchment of her skin.
Ew.
Her very dry
Exactly.
skin.
Yeah.
Dry, flaky skin.
God, that's rude. I can't do that.
I'm picturing the
I was
Constitution
gonna ask
paper.
other people to hold the skin so I could write on it. Jesus.
Whoa.
So did you meet her at Greavy's?
Sorry, Ed Gein.
Yeah, somebody just dropped the Moab.
Yeah, let's ignore this. Let's ignore.
Okay.
Let's ignore
All
that
right.
I brought that
All
up.
right.
Nice.
They are people who listen to the show and would like sex with me.
They're people too.
Here's what
Even
sucks.
though they're
is-
dead.
Too.
Here's what sucks is that we still didn't get to the story about that very hilarious Philadelphia
I
reporter.
fucking wanted to bring
Which
that up.
sucks because we have like 7 minutes left in this studio.
How
and it is the funniest shit ever.
How can you even think about
Yes.
that when we have to solve in 7 minutes the murder of Seth Rich.
Yeah, or
Like,
Pizzagate.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit to take care of.
Pizzagate's
guys.
more open and closed because it's true.
It's just clearly
It's
real.
true.
Yeah.
Pizza
so-
is tasty.
I mean, it is code for fucking kids.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? What's Pizzagate?
Oh, you haven't looked through the looking glass yet.
No, I thought we were just
Well, that's
saying
for
like,
off air.
is it good or is it bad? Pizza's pretty sweet.
Oh man, we have so much fake news deprogramming to put you through.
I'm not that dumb.
So much. Why'd you break Fabe? Why'd you break Fabe?
Yeah. Because I want to do Colin Campbell. God damn it.
Nah, we got
And about
3
how
minutes.
fucking
We can just do another episode.
Jersey
like,
chicks are.
because
Right.
I love you, Thom Yorkie,
Yeah, love you too.
Tom Cruise.
That was so fucking
So,
fake, dude.
so are we done or not?
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, because I
guys
got
wanna
to
go to
mark
the
a
bit?
couple. Oh,
What?
Keep the stream on.
You guys want to go to the bit?
Keep the stream on.
oh God, this.
Oh, throw up in
slide
the cup.
slide
Throw up in the
just-
cup.
Oh fuck, this is like Stand By Me with the pies.
Now we're good.
Slide
John.
in a little bit.
All right, it passed.
You're a little out of shot here.
Oh God, it passed. Thank
What?
God.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, yeah, play the bit, and then we'll just see if he does it.
Oh, thank you.
Are you going to legit? If you're gonna spew
Tom,
into
you're
this
awesome. Thank you
with
for
your
coming
little-
on.
Yeah.
If you're gonna spew into this.
How many weeks would you be suspended if
Hey,
There
you
would
know
be
what?
no
I
return
would be
date.
your advocate, man. It's like, you can't fucking stop a dude from throwing up. That's not your fault.
9:59. They look in me
Yes.
frantically, just scrubbing puke up. Yeah, I don't think that shit would sail too well.
you could blame the dead woman?
Be like Pulp Fiction.
It was the zombie that
When
was
Bonnie, they have the quick cut to Bonnie walking in.
Act like I don't have
with
sawdust in the back of my car just for that.
Might not
That's
be
true.
over here.
All right.
Sup, girl?
Well, shit. Let's do the outros.
Oh, God.
Thom York.
Yeah. Thom Radio on Instagram, at Tom Daly 2 on Twitter. And I hope you like my fat ass.
Tom, I really had a blast.
Yeah, it was
Chris
fun.
is right.
It was fun.
I loved it.
And I want to say
He's doing a
He's
character
doing the
right
bit.
now.
He's getting into it.
oh no, he's gonna do like what his work girlfriend did earlier.
Oh my
today.
god, this is
In
the
the
after
studio.
hours shows. Yeah. Yeah. No, was she dreaming when you had sex with her, or no?
All right,
He
he's not
can't
doing
talk.
so
I had a
hot.
great time.
I want to prepare you that I know that you do pods with Chad, and you probably get like a lot of followers from those.
Who?
Just aim lower.
Yeah.
Just aim lower. when it
I've been
comes to this
watching
shit.
the live stream count.
Yeah, yeah. You'll,
No. It was fun nonetheless.
No, this is bullshit.
Oh, okay. Sure.
That never fucking happened.
Sure.
All right, Pete, maybe. Oh God, I think
Pete,
he is legit,
maybe.
possibly vomiting.
For Shorts, who's vomiting,
Yeah, Shorts is at Chris Lingbach, right on Twitter.
at Blue Shorts Life on Twitter.
At Blue
And I
Shorts.
say that because he can't correct me right now.
That's the old handle. I am John Papa Giorgio. It is at Papa's Basement on Twitter and Instagram, in papasbasement.com. Look up Papa's Basement on iTunes and Stitcher. It's everywhere for that streaming shit.
SoundCloud, all that
Leave it a
shit.
review. Till the next one. We're out of here.
We're home free. School's out, baby.
Good show.
Nothing to talk about, nothing to critique. Great show, great guests tomorrow. You go home, have a glass of wine, whack off.